So, welcome. Good morning. We're hanging out today at Plainfield South for the
Yay!
Boys Varsity Invite. My name is Chris Quick. This is episode 3 of the Palatine Meet of the Week. I'm here with Sydney Van Aken from
Yes.
Lane Tech. Did I say your name? Did I say it
Yeah,
correctly?
you got it.
Yes.
You got it.
I was like taking a guess, but
Yeah, you got it.
we're really excited to bring you guys the show today. We have, let's see, let's do a little rundown here. We've got running starting here at 10 o'clock today. So we're going to take the pre-show through about 9:30. We've got a great lineup of guests. We're going to talk to Alex Batsala and Dylan Butaroussis, 2-star juniors, for Plainfield South on their cross country and track teams.
Exciting.
And then we're going to bring in Coach Crow for sure. So Cougar Coach Crow, the legend himself. And then hopefully Ryan Thompson, like his assistant coach, to talk about what they do here as coaches. And then we got Joe Owusu and Nasir Robinson, two incredible sprinters from Plainfield
Yeah.
East.
Excited for
So
that.
yeah, no, I've like a little bit of everything here coming up, but like, let's start with like, how's your season? I mean, like, you've had one meet, two meets.
Yeah, I've had 2 meets. I'd say my season's been decent so far. My first race was not amazing, but it's okay because I bounced back my second race, ran a indoor season best in the 8. Our team won the 4x4, and Lane Tech won our first ever meet at Gately, and we beat Whitney Young for the first
Oh
time.
yeah, so you
So,
you did what really matters.
yes,
Is you beat Whitney
exactly.
Young
Yeah.
in the Chicago Public League
Yeah, that's huge for us. We
preview
have
of the
we have
conference
never
meet.
beaten Whitney Young before,
Oh
and we've never won at Gately before. So,
yeah,
to
all good.
yeah, school history basically.
So
So,
you weren't happy with your first race, but
no.
what do you have coming up soon? Do you have
Um,
another shot at something?
yeah, so I have a bunch of college tours next week, so I unfortunately will not be running at Homewood Flossmoor, which is our
Great
next,
track.
yeah, which is the ABC meet. That's Lane's next meet. But after that, I think I might be running at Batavia. Not
Oh yeah.
100% sure about that
Yeah,
yet, though.
they got Distance Madness coming up there.
Yeah, that
Did you
one,
run
I
in that
think.
thing last year?
I've never run that meet,
Oh, that's
so
it's
that would
fun.
be exciting to
You
do.
ran in I saw you ran Distance Night last year.
Yeah, I ran
That's my
distance night in
meet.
Palatine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
did
You
that
ran
last year.
like close to your season best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was happy with that race. That
How's
was good.
how's your fitness right now? Are you happy with where it's at, or like building, or
I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, like my workouts have been going really well. Everything's been feeling pretty smooth. Things just didn't go how the way I wanted them to go on meet day, which happens. I
Yeah.
woke up sick, so I was kind of debating on whether or not to run. I was feeling good enough, and then I hit 800 meters in my mile, and I was like, maybe I should not have run
Yeah,
today.
no, so it
So
definitely was like
yeah.
was it like the definition of a rust buster?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, like we were talking about before this, I don't mind when I was coaching distance runners at Palatine. I didn't mind them having, just a kind of a medium effort. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to. Not everything can be
definitely.
like the world's greatest effort.
Yeah.
Well, outside of your own, your own running, what are you most excited about? Like, kind of looking forward in this season.
Um, Honestly, at least for my team, I'm really excited to see how we perform at City, both indoor and outdoor.
Yeah,
Like we won our challenger meet with no 3200, no 4x8, and Lane is a very, at least recently, a very distance focused
yeah,
school. Our sprints and jumps program have like come on tremendously this year. We scored 14 of our points from triple jump, which is like unheard of for
yeah.
us. So I'm really excited to see the types of performances we can have at City and even like towards outdoors, sectional, state, when we actually get to run like our full distance crew. It's going to be
Yeah,
so exciting.
you guys have had such an exciting year. I mean, you're top 10 in the state meet.
Huge.
Like, I mean, really putting
That was
the
huge for us. Our coach said we could place top 10 in state this year, and I think we all kind of looked at each other like, what are you talking about? We've never gone to state before. And then it actually happened and we were like, "Oh my god, like we just placed top 10 at state."
right.
It was
What a
crazy.
feeling.
It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's been perceptible all year, boys and girls, that like Lane is like coming on the map in the
Yeah.
distance scene in ways that, I'm not sure we've quite seen. I mean, they've always been really a great program, but like to have both boys and girls, frosh off
Yeah.
and varsity for both boys and girls.
Ridiculous.
I'll put it this way with Carson. I've told this to him. I was like, I walked out of Peoria Notre Dame this year asking like, what is going on at Lane Tech? And that is not
Yeah.
usually the way I walk out of Peoria Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And that includes boys and girls.
Yeah.
Just what
Big,
a
big year for us.
yeah. And you saw your friend run 5 flat.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was like, oh my god, that was
yeah, like a week
insane.
ago.
Yeah, literally like 4 days ago. That meet, no clock,
Yeah.
So we were timing that off of our coach's stopwatches, and I used my watch in an 800, which felt like illegal to do, but
Yeah.
there was no clock. So we were just kind of running based off of vibes, and it turned
I
out really
mean,
well.
maybe when you run 5 flat in your first meet of the season, running off of vibes is the way to
Yeah.
go, you know?
Yes, shout out Ainsley.
Right?
That was
I mean,
ridiculous.
well, let's turn this now a little bit to talking about today's meet.
Yeah.
We've got like a number of really nice schools here.
Mhm.
Lot of Plainfield action and some schools from outside of Plainfield.
Yeah.
Obviously, the hosts here have like a great program, so we're gonna highlight a bunch of their athletes. The Plainfield South
Yep.
program. We're gonna have their head coach Jason Crow on here in a little bit, and kind of get to pick his brain about both cross country and track.
Yeah.
But what do you want to start with, Carson, today? 4x8. All right, so we're gonna start with the 4x8.
Yeah.
Like on the heat sheets, there's not a lot of teams in this thing. There's only
Yeah. It's only
four.
one heat, right?
Yeah, there's a heat of frosh off and there's a heat of varsity. But really, like the highlight thing is that Plainfield South's trying to break the Fieldhouse school record at their home
Yeah.
meet, which
That'd
is
be
like
really cool.
what a way to
Exciting.
start. And you said
Yeah.
the 4x8's your favorite event in track.
Love the 4x8.
Right, so I mean, it's gonna get that like it'll have like the Fieldhouse rocking from the start.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, I guess Carson said the Fieldhouse record and the school record are 8:16:30. Just the Fieldhouse? Oh, the school. What have you guys run indoors? Maybe some at Mustang Relays that you've run something faster. He's looking it up fast, but
Yeah.
we don't want to sell their indoor school record short here. But 18.
Yeah.
So this is like 9 laps to the mile track, 178 meters.
Ooh.
Not like the world's fastest track. Oh my gosh! So
Wow.
their school record is 7:53. Run where? At
Yeah.
DGS? Oh, at Mustang Relays.
Fast one.
Yeah, it was the year with Cayman Vijay and those guys. Yeah. So they take second state in 740 low later that year
That's
for your outdoor record,
wow.
right? 741
That's
and didn't win
ridiculous.
that year.
Who
So
won?
I think Downers
Oh,
Grove North
who
won.
else
Yeah.
would it be?
Yeah. Is that even a question?
Yeah. I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah, Sydney, that's like asking who won the girls' state 4x8 and 3A because it's been prospects since
Prospect.
like you were a child, it seems like
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll put that to a test this year, Coach Wittermute. But yeah, so yeah, you're looking at 8:16:30. The lineup today, it's Nick Valenciano, who Nick had a real good time trial in here to start, right? Has already run 2:03.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's run 128, 2:03. You've got Dylan Butarusis, Alex Batsala, both like really strong track and cross country athletes. And then Kellen Hernandez is subbing in here today because I think Austin Corey is sick, from what I
Yeah.
hear. So
It happens.
basically, you need to average 2:04 and some real small change in here. So
Yeah.
that's not the way it usually works. Somebody will probably run like 2 flat, and it'll be
Yeah.
a little bit like
A little uneven of
yeah,
a
a little bit
distribution,
uneven
but
after that. He's getting these guys microphones.
exciting.
Let's see. He's gonna put up the graph. What are we gonna do second here? 55. All right. So when we're looking at the 55 dash, there's it's always a little bit weird looking at the heat sheets because we got
Yeah.
a 650 seed, a 650 seed, a 655 seed.
Yeah.
Again, that kind of tells me that people haven't really
Yeah, like a
run.
55. I feel like usually it's the 60, so I
Yeah.
wonder if when you get down to 55, they're
Right.
like, what do you put down on a heat sheet?
Yeah, we want to like highlight. Nasir Robinson's gonna be on the show here in a little bit.
Yeah.
He's really like come on. I mean,
Yeah.
I think him and Joe Owusu are teammates at Plainfield East. But we really want to talk to Nasir about his improvement.
Yeah,
He's
it's like
run really
come
fast
out with
indoors.
a bang.
Right. So I mean, and he was on their sprint relays last year. I think they were all state.
Yeah.
So it's kind of always interesting to watch a guy like, all right, you were like a killer relay leg. Now can you be the
Now
guy?
you're an individual. Yeah.
Are you gonna be the guy today or not? So we'll see if he can pull off the win in that thing. I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be kind of exciting. We got Carson over here now. Hey Carson, come flip our graphics, man. Carson's over here socializing the Plainfield South boys instead of flipping graphics. Yeah, the 800.
800.
So this is your specialty
yeah,
event.
this
Like,
is
what are you
my
looking for in an
forte.
early season 800?
Oh,
We've
God.
got one seed under 2 flat.
Yeah, 159.99.
Yeah, by Alan Watkins from Normal Community. Was he on their relay last year? They had or he's at West, not Normal. I might get my normals screwed up because they were
Normals.
really normal community was real fast last year.
Yeah.
They were like 740 low, but I think
Wow.
he's at the other school in town there. But
Yeah.
then we got look. I'm going down the list. We got Braden Kerner from Wabansie 203.00, Ethan Reich 204.00,
Yeah.
Reed Moranovitz 205.00.
Yeah, just a lot of flat times. I think it'll be interesting to see if we can get a sub 2.
Yeah, no, I always like want to see like is somebody going to take this out aggressively enough?
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and again, I look at all these these flat times, which means nobody's run it, which
Yeah.
means people will either be like too conservative because they're just trying it out, or somebody will just do something dumb and really take this out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
this
bet
one could be
more.
a mystery.
I would bet more on the a little bit more conservative.
Conservative, yeah.
There's no real like big hammer in here that's gonna
Mhm.
probably like go out and say in a boys 57, but we'll
Yeah.
see. Let's see if we get our 57.5, 58 flat clocking
Yeah.
might be kind of nice. I always like Wabansie Valley. That's Coach Kevin Rafferty. They've won state before in the 4x8. There's some good
Yeah.
tradition there. I always kind of look like those. Just like you talked about Lane Tech having a good distance legacy. I always kind of like these legacy kind of 800-meter programs because they
Mhm.
seem to just
They keep
yeah
they keep coming.
they just keep chucking people out. So I mean
Yeah.
he's got another kid in there at 203.07, a junior, Micah Lamb. So
All
we'll
right.
see how that turns
Yeah.
out with those guys. 1600.
Yeah.
My
Gotta
my favorite race.
Yeah.
I mean I'll wait through a whole track meet to watch the
I think the
1600.
1600's entertaining. I
Yeah.
just don't enjoy running it as much as the 8.
We spent some time in the pre-show talking about Sydney's aversion for whatever random reason to the
Yeah,
1600.
it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
I mean, you're 220s half miler, 1823 miler, and mental blocked on the
Yeah.
1600. So
It's just I don't know.
we're gonna talk about Ethan Ensign. This is him standing over here. Well, let's
The
preview
look
Ethan
on his
Ensign
face.
like while he watches us. I mean, all right, you're seated at 430.00. I mean, what is your lifetime best? 431.
All right, so right there, yeah.
So if he runs his seed time, he'd set a PR like indoors. Oh, he's gonna throw you on real quick.
Oh, okay,
Come here.
surprise guest.
Come here.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Have a seat, Ethan, just for a second. Carson, you're gonna have to zoom the camera out so we get him in frame here.
He's
but
out of frame.
This is so cool.
I know. This is like our own little TV show with Carson.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
awesome.
You know?
This is my first time doing this too.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we got Cooper in here at 423.4, but at
Yeah.
430. I mean, that's amazing. You had such a great cross season.
I did, yeah. I was
Yeah.
our 5th man, PR'd with 15:05.
I know. I saw it.
So,
Yeah.
88th in
that's
the
good
state
for-
meet.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
That's exciting. I mean, I've been watching you for like years. I remember watching
really?
you as a young one, thinking
Oh.
like the first time I ever saw you, I think running in the mid 940s. I'm like, oh, really? They just got this other random sophomore.
Oh, man, thank you
cute.
so much.
So it's kind of like when you. It's always like I think these great programs. So they'll have guys like Alex and Dylan, but it's
Yeah.
like if you want to be good, you got to have those other guys.
Uh-huh.
I remember like just thinking like going to my coaches when I first saw that you were starting to break 10 minutes and thinking like, wow, like they just got this other dude now running super fast. And then you ran
Yeah.
like in the mid 930s or something
Mhm.
last year. And I was like, that's
You
not
know-
a
They
normal
got a
sophomore
dog
time.
run.
And,
Yeah.
I broke 10 minutes on this track at this meet last year,
Did you?
so that was pretty crazy. Oh, hold it. I got you.
That's funny.
Oh,
My
wow.
first time ever coming here, I was watching the 2 mile here, and
Really?
it was like BJ Sorg's breakout race.
Oh, man.
And BJ Sorg, who's gone on to be both a Plainfield South and kind of a North Central legend,
Man,
right?
he's amazing.
I mean, I remember seeing him. It was back when BJ had the long hair.
Oh, my
Yeah, I
gosh,
don't know
yeah.
if you've ever seen pictures of him.
I
back in the
remember
day.
that. I used to run with him over the summer. I
Yeah.
remember that, BJ.
And he ran like 9:55 in this meet. Is he maybe a sophomore?
Oh,
So
yeah.
same kind of thing as you. So you're lucky to run for a program where guys kind of get on that trajectory.
I
you
know.
Yeah.
I'm honored. And yeah, today I just want to go out with that first place guy and see what happens.
Yeah,
I want to run a fast time, and that's
Yeah.
my goal.
run with some
So,
courage.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
out and hang
no,
on.
that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Mhm.
I mean, well, we're excited to see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
we got Phoenix is in there too with his breathe right strip and his he's got his head. Are the dreads in there, man? Yeah, okay. The dreads are in there. Are the dreads? They're coming out for the race, right? Okay.
Mm.
He's got to take care of him until race time.
Yeah.
You know. And then we got Aiden Neeson in here too.
Mhm.
I mean, so
Yeah.
in my preview, I'm just like, oh, we got 2 Plainfield South juniors and we got a freshman in there. So
Mhm.
that's just all team next, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So All right. Well, we're excited to see how it goes. We're gonna get
Yeah.
your 2 teammates on here to talk
All
to
right,
these
thank you
these
so
Yeah.
uh
much.
these
I
guys.
appreciate it.
What?
Oh,
Shot
yeah.
put.
Shot put.
Oh no, we
Shot
forgot about
put
shot put. We
next.
don't want to forget about shot put, Ethan. We got to
Oh,
talk to you and
yeah.
get so excited.
All right, well,
Aw.
thank you guys so
We
much.
got to talk about your
Yes,
teammate, man.
surprise guest.
Yeah, surprise guest. Here we go. Look at this guy. He's gonna be famous.
He's hyped.
Yeah, he's getting high fives off to the side.
That's really funny.
You got your shot put graphic over there, Carson? Yeah. Well, we want to highlight just 2 athletes here in the
Yeah.
shot put. I mean, we got TJ Jarrett from Plainfield South, so
Mhm.
a senior. He opened over 53 feet,
Wow.
which
That's
I had
that's
to look
good.
it up because I don't have all my qualifiers memorized,
Yeah.
but 1582 is state qualifying, and
Okay.
he's thrown 1618.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
So
I'm
I
not
mean,
I'm not very well versed in the world
yeah,
of shot put, so
I still struggled with the metric.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
had to
but
convert it in my phone.
I know over 50 feet is big.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
And
really
so,
good.
and then we got Jordan Phelan from Lakes, who's also through 52.8 in his opener. So both these guys already in their openers over state qualifying,
Wow.
which I don't know what the equivalent of that is for a half miler. You'd be running 218 for like an outdoor state qualifier.
I
Something
think
fast.
last year it was just under 220, I
Yeah,
think.
219
So
and
yeah,
change.
like
So
yeah,
put that
so
in perspective for your
oh god.
for the half miler brain. You'd have to come out and be under 219 in the first race. So I mean,
Man.
those guys are significantly better than any other seeds. So that'll be a good battle today.
Yeah, exciting.
So we'll see how that turns out as it goes. All right, we ready? We gonna roll with Alex and Dylan. All right, you guys, let's go. We got to get you some mics. Oh, you guys are
Hello.
good. You're already armored up. Let's go. Man, I
Sorry, my table's like full
have been
of all
following
my
you guys
drinks,
for years, so
so
it's like super exciting to get to talk with both of you. So here's my first question. Like my son is a senior at Palatine, and we've been talking about you guys since you're a freshman, like you're actual brothers. You're just like the B and B. It's like something about the alliteration, Buteris and Batsala, Like
Yeah.
it's amazing to what is that brotherhood like? You guys are kind of known as a tandem, like what has it been like to grow up in this thing together?
It's been a really big blessing. It's not really common for programs to have two guys who are constantly with each other their entire time. It's also just it makes racing a lot easier knowing the fact that I got a teammate either right in front of me or right behind me. And it just makes the journey a lot more fun.
Yeah. What about you? What has been the value of that brotherhood for you?
Yeah, it makes it a lot more fun having like guys to like do workouts with and like race with. Because I know like my freshman year, I was like trailing behind Alex a little bit. And it wasn't really like fun racing or like it was kind of like cross just wasn't fun. But then like sophomore year and this year, it was a lot of fun because I had like Austin like Alex to run with, and it was like yeah all these guys. So
Yeah, it's kind of you're sharing that pain a little bit, like
yeah,
especially in those long, deep part of a cross country race where you guys are hammering together.
yeah.
How did both you guys get started like in the sport? Like, or did you go to the same middle school here or like different? Uh-oh, do I not want to ask this question? Okay, wait. Did I ask like the wrong question?
No,
Like, did your mom like just drop you off or something and leave you or?
that's what happened to me.
I was originally a soccer player.
Oh, that's all. It feels like all cross country runners were soccer players at one point.
And then by the end of my 8th grade year, after long talks and like a lot of convincing, my Coach Thompson, finally convinced me to do summer running. And then summer running was also a lot difficult because it was just like half the time I wanted to be there, half the time I just wanted to go back to soccer.
Yeah.
And I just trusted the program. I trusted everything, and I said, okay, I'm gonna stick through it. Worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I'll just go back to soccer in the winter. And then
And here you are.
Yeah.
Here you are, still here. I mean, Coach Crow just walked up. Coach Crow and Coach Thompson can be pretty insistent, from what I hear. Well, what about you, Dylan? How'd you get started?
My brother did it in middle school, so I just started doing it in middle school, and then I found a lot of friends, like almost all my friends did cross, so I started doing it, and then I just did it in high school,
Yeah, good for you.
So.
You want to ask these guys anything?
The question I came up with was kiss, marry, kill, cross country, indoor, outdoor.
Uh-oh. Yeah, what do you prefer?
I feel like automatically I'd say cross country number one. I'd like to say that our program is a lot more cross country focused. We're a lot more successful in cross. We love cross a lot more. We have a lot more culture in cross. Um, I'd say second would be outdoor track because I just love outdoor track. A lot of cool environments, a lot of just great places to run. State is just also like that light blue track. It's really special.
Yeah.
And then indoor track isn't bad because it's really loud, and I like it when it's loud. But I comparing them to the other two, it has to be indoor track last.
Indoor track last. What about you?
Kill indoor track, kiss outdoor track, and then marry cross. I love cross country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. There's something about like the family bond in cross country that it's hard to translate into track. You know, like
Yeah.
when because the track is such a marriage of all the other groups. You know, and it's
Mhm.
not always like is going to be as close and tight as like that cross country thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got Crow standing here, which what I want to know workout wise, what's the worst pain that Crow's ever inflicted on you guys? What's the hardest thing? If you had to zoom to like the most insane thing you've ever done under the direction of Jason Crow.
I'd say usually actually Coach Crow is the one who helps because it's Coach Thompson.
It's Coach
that
Thompson that's
that
the real
structures the workout.
yeah. Oh, so you're the good cop.
So usually it's Coach Crow that usually just gets me through a workout. So I guess the question kind of
What's the toughest Thompson workout then? Yeah.
Jeez. I think the first thing that comes to my mind was freshman year. I had to do an M pace on a treadmill, and an M pace is like
Ooh.
basically like a steady tempo.
Mhm.
And I had a new mark, and I hated running on the treadmill at that
Me
point.
You're
too.
all alone.
I had some teammates with
Yeah.
me, but when you're on the treadmill,
Yes.
it's basically you're all by yourself. Um, it's a lot harder on the treadmill because you see the button that can stop the pace
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yep.
You have like an escape button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just really hard. And if you're not following the pace, you're gonna fall off. I almost fell off like 3 times off the treadmill.
I'm a
Uh,
treadmill hater.
Yeah,
I hate the treadmill.
Yeah.
it was brutal.
I love the treadmill.
That's
You love the
No.
treadmill?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh, my 8th grade son loves the treadmill too. He'll run the treadmill on like a 70-degree day like a crazy person.
Yeah.
What's your Dylan,
Um,
what's your pain train workout here?
the Michigans usually because that's like the closest like workout that we do that's like close to a race.
Yeah.
But I remember freshman year we did this one workout. It was like me and the 4x8 guys. And it was like a 600 at 800-meter race pace,
Oh.
and then it was I think it was 3x300, 3x300. I think like 2x200. And that one was pretty hard, but it was also really fun because I got to run with a bunch of seniors. So
Yeah. That's a
Um,
big lactate workout. You're gonna be
yeah.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
swimming after
That's
the
bad.
600 in that thing and probably never come back.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I went a little fast on the 600 too because like my 800 at the time was like 158, and I think I went like 120, like 127 on the 600.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Well, I mean, you guys clearly like have had such good experience in track before. What are you guys looking for the rest of this track season? I mean, what's the big goals out there for you guys? Either process or outcome.
I'd say it's all about the process.
Yeah.
I don't want to limit myself to a certain goal to a certain time.
Yeah, by putting a time on it.
Yeah, I just really want to just see what I can do. I got new training marks, I got new training miles, and I just want to see what's the best I can get out of it. If it's a state championship, great.
Yeah.
And if it's not, also great. All I know is I'm going to step on the line, give 100%, and
That's a
the
great
result
answer.
will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great answer. What about you?
I just wanna have fun with the sport, because I feel like I race a lot better and like just do a lot better overall when I just like focus more on the process than like the races and stuff. And so yeah,
Yeah,
just
those-
like enjoy it more.
Those are
you
good
know?
answers. I had my son on here last week, and he's like Mr. Process. I tried to get him to give me like an outcome goal. He's not even wired to give me an outcome goal. Like, he won't tell me a time, which I like what you said. You don't want to limit yourself by putting the time on it. You don't know, especially when you compete. Well, I asked this about from most guests just to see what we get, but like, if you had to just like look back at what you've done so far, like favorite memories of like being in the program, is there a moment? Is there a time? Is there something that you think back to like immediately?
It's 100% regionals of this year.
Yeah.
Regionals was really fun because we wanted to break our like team record split, which was like I think it was 0.7. Was it? Was it?
Yeah, it was like 0.7
Oh,
seconds.
yeah, you
or
guys all ran
something.
together.
Yeah, and then we all ran like in a line, and there's like a couple of great videos and photos of just like us all together in one line, crossing to the finish line. I will say though, Ethan, you blocked me. We could have got it down to like 0.1, but we got it down to 0.3.
You always feel when you're trying to finish in a line like that like you know like one of you is gonna lean, right? Who did you think was gonna be the person that would lean? Was it Ethan?
No,
It was
I,
like there's
I
always
was
one
he-
person that wants to be like I'm gonna do a little. They're gonna edge a little bit ahead.
Yeah, it was Ethan that time. But
I always feel like it's like in any distance group, there's always a one stepper or two. You know, like that's always gonna Yeah, he just pointed at you. Are you the one stepper?
okay, I
No.
know you're not talking, Kellen.
Yeah.
Kellen, you're-
Wait, is Kellen? You're not the one
Yeah.
stepper, Kellen?
no, Kellen likes to push pace on workouts.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what a
Understandable.
one stepper is. No matter how fast you're running, they always got to be one step ahead.
That's him.
That's Kellen.
That's
Yeah,
him.
see that's it's just like the one stepper to blame somebody else for being the one stepper. You know how like you're trying to have a recovery run, but the one stepper's like, no, we're gonna run 6:30 pace today. Like, there's that guy out there. Yeah, that sounds like Kellen. Well, what about you? Like, you have any favorite memory that like you look back
Um,
at?
I like all the state meets. I would say like my favorite memory was probably like um the state meet from this year, but like before the race, everything before the race. I would say that was probably like a great experience because like it was like all 14 of us. Like we had Olive Garden in the hotel. We were playing games. It was just a really fun experience. So
Yeah, those expressions, the closeness of that brotherhood when you go into
yeah.
like you guys know how tough the state final is. You know, like it's just to go into that with other people that get what it is that want to do it together is like such a powerful feeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the state track meet from last year is also a lot of fun because
Was it you that did the under the lights thing, or is that you? That was
that was me.
yeah. I heard that all kinds of crazy stories. I kept getting texts from people saying that you ran amazing.
Yeah, I did pretty good. Um, but yeah, it was just like I got like a lot closer with like the sprinters
Yeah.
and everybody else that was down there, and it was fun. Like just like it felt like we were a team down there, you know.
That's
'Cause
great.
it's like hard. I feel like it's harder in track to like feel like a team or like a family because like there's all these other groups and you're never really working together. But like at track state, it was just like it felt like we were like a team.
Oh, it's amazing.
So
Yeah, that's a tribute to your coach and your friends too. It's so hard to get that track team to get quite as close as those cross country teams, you know. And when that
Yeah.
happens, it's really magical. You know, it goes across event groups and things like that. Well, we know you. What's the order today?
It's Nick opens up, Dylan second leg, Kellen's third, and then
You're
I'll
running.
anchor.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. We're gonna be in there doing the
Exciting.
live stream call. It's gonna be super fun.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, thanks for
Good
coming
luck.
around, guys.
Yep.
We're gonna talk to Coach Crow here.
I swear.
All right, we're gonna have Coach Crow come over here.
right.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Thank you. Don't let me forget my house.
I think he should be good on this one, Carson.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, so I don't need that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Who we got Thompson out like working out. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's out running right now.
We got it'd be fun to ask Thompson about how Jason Crow became the good cop of the situation.
Oh my goodness, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Isn't that funny how
Yeah.
things modify over
It
time?
is, but
you know.
but he's that amazing. Of a
Yeah,
coach.
I
He's-
do.
I wish he was here.
Well,
God
I
dang it.
I was my question to you guys is going to be like how did you bring this partnership together? Because it,
Oh,
it
yeah.
clearly from
Yeah.
and I know you, but like from the outside has melded into something where the two of you are really
Yeah.
like having these equally contributing parts.
Yeah.
So how did that come together between the two of you guys?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. Oh, I didn't think we were live yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, first off, I'm looking. Coach Thompson, we'll talk about in a quick second, but Coach Vittorio is huge because he's an alum here at Plainfield South, and he knows what it's like, 10, 15 years ago, even when he was in middle school, and then he's obviously come in and he's been a huge part of the chemistry and everything. And look what he's doing now. This is just amazing. And then Coach Ketchmark joined us this past year, and he's just been another piece of the puzzle, just another contributor with our program. And he's been around in different programs, and we're excited to have, I still call him Brad, but Coach here, and he's done a great job. Coach Thompson. All right,
Yeah, how'd this thing come together?
and Coach, it's good that Vittorio's here because he will correct me on every single
Yeah,
thing
no,
that I
he-
make a
he's
mistake with,
going to
year,
check.
stat, this and that, which is awesome, and that's why I love him because he's a walking encyclopedia. If anybody even knows what encyclopedias are anymore. Anyway, so Go back to what? 2018, 2019, 19. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking for a coach, okay? Because I'm looking for an assistant coach, and you got to go recruit. They're
Yeah.
not lining up.
No, not
Okay,
anymore.
not at all. So I'm up at Naperville Running Company, and I'm just asking the guys, hey, you know what? We're looking for an assistant coach. Anybody want to coach with me? You know, I mean, I need a coach. You know, so anyway, and it was one of the herds, I'm sure, and one of the brothers,
One of the herds,
yeah,
you know,
one of them.
all five of them.
I forget which
yeah,
one, but
yeah.
was definitely one of them. And he's like, hey, I know somebody I went to North Central College with. And right there, as soon as you say North Central College, I'm like,
You're like antenna
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Okay. If he's from Al, he's going to be amazing. And it's even better than that. So he got me in touch with Coach Thompson. And we had his assistant job open. He came in, talked. And then luckily, there was a PE job open at Aux Sable, which is one of our
Yeah.
feeder schools, one of our 2 feeder schools. The other one's Droughton Point. And so called over there. I'm like, hey, I got this awesome guy. Can you get him a job? And Alfonso was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we got
That's
him.
fortunate.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So brought him in over there as teaching PE, got him a full-time job. And I remember, I'm gonna get emotional,
Yeah.
but I remember the first time me and him sat down in that office.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah.
And he's like, why not us?
That's great.
Why not
That's
us?
amazing.
And I've always wanted to win a state championship for the boys, and get it done for our school. But he really, really just was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I've had some great coaches in
Yeah.
the past to work with, but he's the first one that came in and right away says, we're going to win a state championship, coach. Let's do this. Let's do this. So he's like, I'm over at the feeder school. I'm going to start recruiting kids. You know, same thing. We'll reach out to Droughton. We got to build the team up. We got to get more numbers,
Energy.
everything, you know, and he's still recruiting like a madman. And that's where Alex Pizzala comes in. I wouldn't have got Alex Pizzala.
'Cause-
That was
'cause he was after
100%
him.
Thompson because he
Yeah.
was relentless on him. And he was just, you know, and same thing with all the guys, just getting them to come out and buy into our culture and what we're doing here and our family type atmosphere. And so that's where it just took off. You know?
It just gives me chills all
Yeah.
over my body. I was fortunate to work with Fred Miller
Mhm.
at Palatine when I came in, and like I talked to him. I remember to this day I was in my laundry room on the phone the first time I ever talked to him. And I'd known him when I was a little kid, but I just to this day we just said we're gonna be as good at this. We're gonna be co-head coaches from the start. And this thing, there's no reason it can't be the best. And like we both wanted to win a state title, and it took us a decade.
Yeah.
But it just
Oh,
started
yeah.
in that laundry room on the phone with 2 kindred spirits that could immediately. I mean, it was like we were immediate best friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, across generations too, because we, you know, are separated by
Yeah.
about 15 years, 20
Yeah.
years. But like
Yeah.
immediately, like same sense of sport and mission. I mean,
Mhm.
that true sense of collaboration seems like what you guys have going on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's amazing. He does a great job with the workouts, you know. And it took me a while. It took me a while to learn to trust him with the workouts and for me to let go of that as a
Yeah.
coach because I'm always so hands-on with everything. But that's what we do. We develop a trust in each other, right, coach? And then you know, it's just a matter of now delegating things the right way and he just does an amazing job. So
Well,
yeah, I wish he was here. He's freaking out
yeah, I
running
know.
right now. He's probably doing
the
a
thing
half
that makes you good.
marathon.
He's out there
Yeah,
running, you
yeah,
know.
he's got it.
He's
'cause
got his training
he's
session
like,
going
coach, is it
on.
okay if I do a workout tomorrow morning
Well-
before I come into the meet? I'm like, yeah, of course you can. As
mean,
long as you're
you
in by
guys-
10 o'clock.
You guys are clearly in this like 2-year cycle. I mean,
Yeah.
with the group that you have. I
Yeah.
mean, and I've never seen a more emotionally draining experience than what happened to you guys at state cross country. I mean, like I've seen that happen to kids. I've coached teams that have been fourth, but I've never quite been part of anything. I felt like I was part of what had happened. I just watching this finish and watching the emotionality. I mean, this entire team going from the podium to the and going to the hospital and said, how has that process been? There's a recovering the group, like coming back to earth from a really, really devastating athletic experience, all involved. I mean, I hugged you afterwards. We were
Yeah,
both
no,
crying.
Thank you.
you know?
No, absolutely. And you know what it comes down to is Dylan Buterus as a person. Once that happened, it wasn't about, you know, what place we're in or what's the score. And I didn't even know Plainfield North won until a few minutes, you know, after that, obviously. I was concerned about the person, the young man, because we all love Dylan and he's a great kid. So our mindset was right there for making sure that he was okay. And then obviously now with him running today,
Yeah, he's
is
good.
his first time coming. He's good. He's made it. So that's number
Yeah,
one.
no, he's well.
That's number one. I think an experience like that brings our team closer together. And it did on our awards night when we talked about it, but it also shows that um, we still took sixth place. And that's because of our team
Yeah.
and how amazing our kids are and
Yeah.
how they stepped up and they still finished the race and they still did what they had to do. And then going back now, what Dylan Buterusis did by just getting to the finish line. Once again, his health is most
I stood
important.
there right at the last
Yeah,
like
but
5 crawls. I mean, it was
what he did was amazing.
the entire team standing right there at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. And now use that for inspiration. Not that we want anybody to go through that experience, that extreme,
Yeah.
but we use that for inspiration of how strong he is and how tough he is,
Yeah.
and just how how determined our young men are to simply
Gosh.
get to a finish line.
I just like I had this flash when I was watching him crawl across the line that like that is the exact moment that you won next year's thing. And in terms of there's an emotionality that is attached to that collective experience of the whole team, all the coaches, fans, and parents watching
Yeah.
that kid just he wanted to finish. And like there's you couldn't build that across a month of like I don't know, games or whatever false ways you try to get a team together. That is a deep experience to be a part of.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then just one last thing with when we're in a tent about 30 minutes after the race, I had to go in there. His parents wanted me to come in there because, and I hope I'm not embarrassing Dylan, but he was crying because he felt like they let the team down.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, it's the last thing in the world.
And
to
he had moved the
anybody.
team to action.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's like
mean,
no, you didn't. No,
It's a courageous
you're
race.
not-
You're in the top
And
10.
but that's where his mindset and his
Yeah.
heart was at.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of man he is. The young
Yeah.
man he is.
I mean, what an incredible kid. I'm
Mhm.
glad to have talked to
Yeah.
both these guys.
Yeah. Championship character.
All right, so I gotta go. One final question. We're
Okay.
gonna get on with our Plainfield
The
East guys here.
speedsters over there. Yeah.
I always ask everybody, what's your favorite memory? If you had to look back at one thing, is there a pinpoint memory here, like that is like that you like look back to, like, oh man, that's the one.
Oh, geez.
It's
There's so many.
on the spot, you know.
There are so many from the moment I came here at Plainfield South to the state championship in 2022.
Yeah.
But it's all about, what's happening today.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of great memories,
I
and
like
I'm
that.
grateful because the coaching staff is awesome here. The kids are awesome, and they make my life just wonderful. But we're creating memories
The
here
moment
right now.
is the thing.
Yeah.
The moment is
talking
the
to you
is the
right
thing.
now.
Yeah.
This is cool.
The moment is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a great answer.
So this is another one
Yeah.
that's right now, right here in this moment. We're making memories,
Yeah.
and then we're going to be making more memories here today
Yeah,
in the field
in a
house.
couple
So
minutes.
there's
Well,
yeah.
Thank you for stopping in.
I appreciate
We're
the
gonna-
time. Thank you.
We're gonna
Sounds good. Thanks,
get on
Chris.
talk our sprint man here.
Sounds good. Speedsters, you're up.
Oh no, let's go. I'm pumped for this. We're gonna bring Sydney back in for this. Hey, I'm Coach Quick, guys. What's your name?
I'm back.
Nasir.
Hey,
It's good to see you guys. And you're Joe.
Great
Hi,
job last
I'm
week. up at
Sydney.
Gately, right?
My
Last week or the
lord.
week before?
It was
Last week before. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, you guys, welcome to our show. Like this is like our crazy idea to try to highlight track every week by one meet that we go to. But like we're both Carson was talking about how fast you guys are, and let's start with that. I mean, 2184 in the 200 already indoors this season.
yeah.
That's a perceptive. I mean, you got to be proud of this guy. This is a huge breakout
Yeah.
race. I mean, I just looked up your A.net profile. What Nasir, what has been going right for you to be banging that hard so in the indoor season?
I didn't like my performance last year.
Yeah.
So like throughout the summer, throughout the winter, I just put the work in. I was putting work in with my club, my best track club. We got a lot of work in. We fixed a lot of things that were issues back then, and it just showed on the track.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is always seems like sometimes a performance comes out and it's kind of instantaneous,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. There was a whole year. What's it like training with this guy when you get in the season?
Actually, like in the blocks, like he helps me a lot.
Is that one of your strengths? I mean, you're a really good 100-meter runner. I saw last year. You're fifth
Yeah.
in the state.
I've been strengthening my blocks a lot, so I've been helping him with his blocks too. And we're just trying to get better at practice every day.
Yeah. We'll see that you're in the 55 today.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good test of how improved that block start is too. You're pretty tall, so that's probably part. You're a little shorter, maybe a little bit more compact out of the blocks.
Yeah.
What about you? How's your season going so far?
My season's pretty good, going good. I have an early season benchmark of 60,
Mhm.
so I'm just trying to beat that time, get that time better, and then hopefully I open up with the 200 a good time because practicing with him, he's been helping my 200 and my endurance, and then the 4x2, we're trying to win at Illinois Indoor Championships.
Yeah, IAC.
I see.
Yeah, you're hoping to run an IAC, right? Yeah, we'll
I
see.
think that's over my spring break.
Oh yeah, you might not
So
be there. Yeah,
probably not.
City runs for Lane Tech.
Yeah.
So you guys
maybe
are thinking
Chicago.
4x2 as well. Now you guys are. So I looked at your state relay stuff last year. So you looks like you're the anchor, and you've been backstretching the 4x1.
Yeah, I've been second leg whole
Yeah,
time.
you're second leg the whole time, and you're always fourth leg.
Yeah.
Is that how you guys go in the 4x2 as well?
Yeah, sometimes we switch it around, just like
Sometimes switch
test some
around.
things out. But
What are those sprint relays looking like at Plainfield East this year?
We're trying to win state. We're
Yeah.
trying to be HF. You know, we're trying to be one of the best relays
I
this
like
year.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw that in the girls was a great 4x2 last week.
Yeah,
Plainfield
that was
East
Yep.
girls.
crazy.
Were you
I
at
was
that race?
I was there in person. I was watching that. That was just oh my god.
So HF girls against Plainfield East girls.
we actually had one of our third leg. She just came off of an injury, so like
You
that's
think you
like
got-
that already having that right there is
Wow.
actually like pretty huge for us, and we're coming for it all this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
So that's kind of is that fun like having the girls like involved as just high level sprints too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we were in practice. The girls always trying to get us motivated and keep us running every time we were down, you know. And we always keep them up too.
Do you guys practice together quite a bit like at all in like the sprint side there?
Not too much,
Not too
but
much.
like just a little bit.
I was telling her I was at a meet and a coach was telling me like, oh, we ran 146 in the 4x2, and I'm like, dude, the girls just ran 140 at this meet last week,
Yeah.
which is that is a
Yeah.
dirty indoor time.
Yeah.
You got any questions for these guys?
Yeah, so like I'm a distance runner, so I like don't really know much about sprints. What does a normal day of practice look like for you guys?
Normal day of practice for us, we'll start with probably hip mobility, get the hips right, and then probably get some form work on the walls, and you know, you can't sprint without form, and then
Yeah.
we'll get into like 200s, a 150, and a 100, and get some block starts in, and
Nice.
push out.
Cool.
What about you? What do you think is helping you most in practice? Is it your start that you're really trying to work on?
Yeah, the start has been like what I've been trying to build up on the most. So when we have block starts days, I really try to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And honestly, it has been helping. Like I have been improving in
You
my
feel
block
it.
start as compared to like other years where I'm just like straight up out of the block. Like
You're that guy. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy anymore.
yeah.
Or I noticed in the A.net previews that Nasir's got some 400s in there. I don't see too many 400s over here for Joe. Is there a 4x4 in here, or is that like something Nasir and some other guys could take care of?
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
I'm planning to run a 400, maybe a 4x4 soon.
Yeah. I mean, you obviously got the speed. But yeah, I've seen you like dabble a little bit in the 400. You know?
Yeah, I'm actually running the 4x4 today.
Oh, today. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
anchor
So you're
leg.
going like 55 and then coming back in the 4x4.
Yeah.
Is that all? Just the two things you're doing today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not no run today?
Nah, no, that's
No, you good though? Yeah.
I'm good. I'll
Okay.
be
You're
right
not
back.
hurt. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
that's good to hear. I always ask kids about like their favorite memories of like track and field so far. And I don't know if you guys have a collective memory or anything. What about you? What's been your favorite memories? I mean, you're senior now, right? You're looking back at like your 4 years here. What stands out?
I mean, personally, I think my best memory is probably junior year. Like the whole junior year, we came in here like unknown, you know, and we all just wanted to work to be better and get faster. And seeing us sectionals conference, we broke the conference record for the 4x2.
Okay.
And then we were able to make state, and we made state for finals. So like that whole year, I feel like it's just been
Just that ramp up, that whole process of like you never quite get like another season where you just kind of like put yourself on the map, right?
Yeah.
You know, that entirety and doing it with your buddies, like that's pretty special. You know, what about you? Do you have any pinpoint memories like of
I want to say the hunts junior year.
Oh, yeah, what a
honestly,
great meet.
Like as Joe was saying, junior year has been pretty huge. It's been honestly amazing. That whole junior year was really fun. Um, the hunt we should really showed out with our relays and our sprints. I think as well with our jumps actually, it was actually pretty good. Um, we had obviously Joe as anchor.
Yeah.
He hawked down
Yeah,
last,
yeah,
like we were like 2 people behind, I want to say, and he hawked them down like that last backstretch. And it
and the
was pretty
hunt,
huge.
that's not just a regular invite. That's everybody that you know.
Yeah.
Right? That's like city pride,
Big
right?
thrill.
I mean, that they still is that where you guys get the different colored shirts? Like
Yeah,
everybody
we
wears?
actually have mine on right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, do you? Let me see. Yeah, a little
yeah.
I
hunt
got
pride
my
ring.
old one on.
You got your old one? All right.
Yeah, I got same one.
Oh, look at you guys. Oh, that's amazing. They got that's a good
cool.
piece of flair. You know, I mean, like, I love that concept of like really doing like building up like the idea of Tracktown though. You know, to have that local thing matter a lot because it's different. You might hawk some people down in an invite far from here, but man, when you do it in front of everybody,
For the
that's a
hometown, everyone, all the fans.
that's a
seeing.
memory. Everybody's gonna remember that thing. They're gonna know who's on top. Well,
Exciting.
it's super fun, you guys. We're
Yeah.
gonna we got 15 minutes to go. We're gonna talk about what's popping in state. I'll ask you that question. We're gonna talk about what do you like when you look at track around the state right now? You seen anything that impressed you so far?
HF has HF and Belleville. Those two have really
Yeah,
been
Belleville was up here
Yeah.
last weekend, right? They were up at the Whirl thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were at Gately.
Yeah, at Gately last weekend.
I got beat by I don't remember his name. I think it was like Mark Gates or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to getting to where his time is actually right now. I feel like I swear I should have been at, but I had a rough start. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm planning to come back in the 200 and
Yeah,
Let's-
let's
yeah.
go. HF is Zion's Morrison, just but he was
Yeah.
so electric at state last year. He was only a sophomore last year too, right?
Yep.
I'm not wrong. And he did 6, 7, 8 races in 2 days.
That's
They
terrifying. That's so
it's
scary.
hard when you're a sophomore to kind of tote the mail like that in the state meet on 2 days. So he seriously impressed me last year. What about you? Anything you've seen so far, Joe? That you
Yeah, I've been seeing Jaden Ruth. I've seen his time and Braylon Anderson.
Yeah.
He's been a very good sprinter this year.
Yeah, you marking people out, right? So what's your PR in the 100? You 10 6 something?
Yeah.
10.60?
Just 1060.
All right. That's you're going to be a contender, right? You were 5th last year. What
Yeah,
returning are you? How many people ahead of you graduated?
We had one person graduated from our sprint relay.
No, in the state. You 5th in the state meet
I'm
last year?
third now.
Oh, you're third. You're third returning. All right, that'll be
Exciting.
kind of fun to watch. I'm glad I met you guys.
Yeah.
And you, I was looking just even PRs. You were 22.4 or something in your outdoor PR. You've won 21.84 already indoors.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is the kind of thing that gets people noticed real fast. So that's pretty fun to see you get on the radar like that, especially when it's indoor. Obviously, a little harder to run fast than an outdoor 200-meter track.
Yeah, it was outdoor in the summer last year. I was really not satisfied with my time. I was hurt throughout all season just running through injury.
Yeah.
Hamstring and hip. So now that I'm healthy, it's just my times are what I should have been running is actually showing now.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Congratulations. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. File away what these sprint relays look like now. I'm sure you guys got a couple teammates they're trying to get on those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David
stir it
Crum.
up. All right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys. We're gonna bring
Awesome.
Carson. I think. Are you gonna come in here and talk a little state of the state? Yeah, we're gonna talk
Yay.
about some other marks, but we'll be watching. We watching for you
Yeah.
later.
All right, thank you.
All right. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks for
nice
coming
to
on.
meet
We
you.
appreciate it.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I'll just take
Here.
that. Do you
Give this to
we'll
Carson. Yeah.
just pass
All right.
it.
We'll see you guys later. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck today.
All right. Well, we got about 10 minutes left just to go over
I'm gonna go where you're sitting.
some.
You're gonna go where I'm sitting. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Sydney go here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a microphone for Carson?
Okay.
And everybody's we finally got the audio working, and we gotta
Musical
kind of
chairs.
slide out.
I know.
You're gonna hold that.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna
Perfect.
let's start with what you've seen. You've
Yeah.
already
What
is
watched some
this?
good track this season.
That's my
A
bubbler.
bubbler.
It's really good.
What's a bubbler?
It's just water, but
It's-
it's like
oh.
flavored. It's good.
Nice.
It's flavored water.
Yeah, flavored
You-
water.
You, guys come up with all this new stuff.
Yeah.
I see a new water every
I
every
mean,
day. It feels like.
Yeah. Fun fact: I've actually had one of those every day since my freshman year of high school.
Wait, you're on a snap streak, but with bubbler water.
Literally.
That's it. Wait, that's really That's commitment.
Yeah, it is commitment. But yeah, last week I was at the CPS Challenger meet at Gately on Wednesday evening. I saw a few crazy things there. First
Yes.
off, I'm gonna
Give me a
shout out my
rundown.
best friend Ainsley Carter. Absolutely dominated that mile. I think she lapped everyone in the field at least once, if not
Oh, wow.
twice, and dropped a 5 flat on everyone's heads. That's a 12-second PR for her. There was no clock at this meet, so we were no one really knew what was going on. I ran the 8, and I had to time that from my watch because there was no clock. I didn't know my 200 split until I heard my coach call it out. But as she was running past, we were cheering for her, being so supportive. I think I said something goofy "Oh my god, your hair looks amazing right now." And she laughed at me as she ran past.
As she ran 5 flat.
She was feeling amazing. It was the coolest thing ever to watch my friend drop a 5 flat mile
Your training partner.
at literally my training partner. I do all my easy runs with her.
Yeah.
Literally
I
one of
see
my
your
best
guys' TikTok.
friends. Oh, our Ainsley and Sydney. Yeah, everyone follow up Ainsley and Sydney on TikTok. We have the most amazing transitions ever. Yeah, it's like our little pre-race entertainment. But that was amazing. She also had an amazing 800 at Whirl. That's a
Mhm.
six, I think a 6-second open PR
What
for
did she
her.
run?
2:16.
Oh yeah, wow.
And she like the way she ran it was big. She
Yeah.
took Emily Stecky
Yeah,
And
like
she
on a
took
Stecky's
she
ride.
took
state
Stecky
champion in
out.
2A
Yeah.
last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. 209 girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So that was so exciting, so like amazing for her. Really shows like how far our mid distance program has come. In that race, we also had 2 other girls sub 220,
Oh
which
wow.
is like unheard
Yeah.
of
You
for
guys
us
had
at this
3
point in the
girls break
season.
220?
3 girls break 220, another girl 220 flat at
And one of your
CPS
main
Open.
girls ran 60 flat in
Guys
the
are
open,
really
right?
Yeah,
coming for that
Another
yeah,
main
she
800
ran
girl.
222 in the 8. I ran 225 in the 8. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
6th on the team with a 225 right
Okay,
now.
wow.
So yeah, that's the state of our mid
those
distance
are
right
prospect
now.
kind of numbers.
Your C team, this was the interesting part to me, is your guys is basically like full C team ran sub 10 in the 4x8.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's
was
pretty
that
that's pretty
was like a
big.
C
Oh
team
wow,
for
that's
us.
wild. So you got
It was
like incredible
crazy.
depth. So that depth that
Yeah,
we saw
our
in cross
depth,
country is like
it's carrying
it's
over
carrying
into
over.
track definitely. And
Oh.
then I guess the other really big event from that meet was boys 800.
Mhm.
Declan Slavin, just that gap was
He's
just
just been on one.
crazy. Both,
Right.
yeah, all the both
Yeah.
the
What do you run?
Peyton
154,
guys.
155?
Something like
154.
that,
Yeah, you
yeah.
ran
154.
154. It was good to see him run 2 races in a row that are good because Declan likes doing this thing of like one race being really good, then a stinker.
Yeah.
but he shows up when it matters. Like
Yeah.
whatever, I could joke about Peyton all I want in terms of how
Well,
they
I mean,
race, but
you
they
got- you-
show up at the state meet.
And you got
Yeah.
Tremonti running.
Yeah.
I mean, just amazing right now. I mean,
Yeah.
so this is like the 2 pieces left from a 741.
Yeah, and then they had a guy run 202 that was like
Yeah.
a sprinter last year that they converted into an
Right.
800 or
Yeah.
a cross country runner. He broke
Yeah.
16 in cross country in his first
Gotcha.
of the year. Like,
So they
Yeah.
a lot of potential there then.
yeah.
I mean, they've clearly Peyton has been
Yeah.
clearly like on one for the last couple of
Yeah.
years. But I mean, like I thought Slavin's breakout last year was like so
Yeah.
exciting to watch. He's a
Yeah.
really pretty runner.
he
He's
ran
really-
151 in a split.
yeah.
Wow.
Like,
I mean, just
insane.
wow.
Yeah. Also want to shout out Kate Murray from Peyton.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
one of my friends. She was my training partner usually during the winter, like
Yeah.
last year, the year before. She ran 2:18, so that's a good race for her
Yeah, I
at
mean,
CPS Open.
Anything so those again, like we were saying earlier, those are state qualifying times,
Mm.
like indoors, really early in
Yeah.
February, on smaller tracks.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything that you got like that's
Well, so far this week, I'm like looking at my notes right now. I have it on my phone, guys. Sorry,
this guy.
I'm not texting while
Crow
on the
said you
show.
could remember everything.
I can remember a lot, not everything. Owen Harani 152.
Man,
That's
Owen Harani's-
the standout one right now. He
And
came back
118 in the 600.
yeah
at some point
118
this
and
season.
600 at the Misfits.
Yeah.
He actually beat Nico Schultz's state record.
Oh,
who
yeah.
Nico ran here, so that
Wow.
was a cool thing for sure at Misfits. But
So
yeah,
152.
he ran 152, came back in the 16, ran 426, and then also split 50 point of the 4x4. Like, just
Yeah.
absolutely unreal triple.
He just presents like a guy
ridiculous.
that can run 148 this year.
Yeah,
You know, that's I
exactly.
see that kind of thing and know how fast he is too.
Yeah.
How he's a 48 low, maybe 47 point guy.
Mhm.
You know, when you get to the outdoors and the 4x4 especially, like
Yeah, he looks like he
was
looks
what,
like
third in state cross. I
yeah,
mean,
he looks like what like Patrick Hill. Like if
Yeah, I was
Patrick
just gonna
Hill
say
like
that, yeah.
gained a lot of more inches than what Patrick Hill is.
yeah, I mean Patrick's a sophomore, right? And also a really
yeah.
exciting prospect. But I mean, Owen is.
Or no, sorry, not Patrick Hill.
Yeah.
Patrick Hilby. My bad,
I
That's
got
Hilby.
you.
who I was
Yeah,
thinking
you're,
of.
you're, confusing- you're so close, but I mean Hilby is kind of that like shorter, more explosive frame, and Rennie's
Yeah.
just big. I
Yeah,
mean, he's
yeah.
just I don't know how tall Owen is. He's 6'2".
He's
6'3".
tall.
He's
He might be 6'4",
Yeah.
or like something like that.
he's
yeah.
really filled out. My impression of watching Owen run is that you see this in high school too, where it's like this kid is in a college body. They're kind of operating at a college level already. Like he's at a college level now.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
like toying around it at kind of like local high school racing isn't going to do much for him anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
He has so much range. Like I don't
yeah.
understand how you can go third in cross and then drop like a ridiculous 400 too. Like and he's good at everything.
Yeah,
like
it
how does that
speaks
even
to- it
happen?
speaks
Like
to
that's
his work,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously done the work in a bunch of different ways. You don't
Definitely.
run whatever he ran in cross sub 1420 without
Yeah.
doing some real distance running at some point.
And then also having like that insane, like still being at that level all the way down to the 400
Right.
for literally every single event.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
ridiculous.
that's how you get a scholarship to Notre Dame, right? I mean, he's running at Notre Dame next
crazy.
year.
Yeah.
What
he
else you
is.
got that you really?
Jordan Ham 758
Yeah.
yesterday was
Boy.
huge.
I got Jordan Ham
Um,
all over my cheat sheet here.
She looks great. She looks amazing right now. She said it last week. I heard her say it. Of like junior year was just really bad. For her, she wasn't in the right space of things, and she really worked on this year to just focus on herself and get ready for the track and field season. And I mean, she's running. She's back on track. She had an amazing sophomore year. Broke 14 in the hurdles as a sophomore, and then
That's
junior year
amazing.
wasn't what she wanted it for sure. She
She's
triple jumped 41 feet. Like
she's
you know,
state leader in the
she
60 high
yeah,
hurdles right now.
she's
She's long jumped 18 feet 10.
she's number 2 in the state right now in the 60. Like
what do
she
you-
ran
Yeah.
faster than Mariah Robinson did in the 60.
That's
Yeah,
That's
I
insane.
mean, it's kind of fun.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
like Chicago's South Shore. If you look back at the history of girls track in Illinois in the early '80s, like when this whole thing was getting going, they were a
Yeah.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
Like multiple state titles, and so she runs. And they have not been that good the whole time, but like it's kind of cool to see a really killer athlete come back
Yeah.
to a legacy program like that
Oh,
that has
yeah,
had
she's
like some
amazing.
real history, you know.
Philip Supiol,
416?
416 last night.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I know
Oh my
people are
God.
like, I heard some people be like, oh, I think that was
Mm.
kind of a disappointment opener. I'm like, it's 416. It's a school record for DGN.
He also won by 6 or 7 seconds.
Yep.
Disappoint.
Yeah,
416 and
exactly.
disappointing in the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
No,
sentence.
no,
I
don't
had
take
somebody
any-
text me that
No,
yesterday. I'm
that's-
like,
Crazy.
what?
First of all, that's just somebody that
That's-
doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
amazing.
what I'm most impressed with Philip, who has always been a gamer. He's been a winner.
Yeah.
But his ability to go off the front of races and kind of run on another plane. I mean, he did this this is like a kid that is regarded as a half miler, went off the front of the state meet, pushed the pace the whole way and said
Yeah.
like, I'm also the strongest person here.
Yeah.
And I think it's Philip has kind of moved to where Hereni is. He's kind of on a different level when he's got it
Yeah.
he's got it right. He's
I
just
want to
gonna-
see those two run an 800 together
yeah,
really
I
my
want to see
God,
them
that'd
run a
be
half.
good.
I
Yeah.
don't know, distance night
Yeah.
anybody? Like, come on, Philip. I mean, Owen usually comes. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But just
That'd
because
be-
it's fun doesn't mean it should happen. But
That'd
I
be
don't know.
exciting.
I think fun things should happen. Come on.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
a great
Good
race.
take.
I think so
At some
too.
point, you know, who knows? I mean, I think, sometimes these things kind of, they kind of like shake out where like it's stay to be like, all right, Hereni's going to get the half. Supiel's going to run the mile. And they kind of like
They
meet
don't
up.
like meet.
Yeah, they kind of figure like, oh, we'll just go dominate our
Tough
respective
thing about track.
But-
Yeah.
I mean, Philip ran 2 150s in the same day
I
last
mean,
year
how
at
about
nationals.
Owen
Like
running against Philip in the mile though? He could move up and run
Yeah.
that thing too. There's no reason
he has a
why not.
414 PR.
Yeah, he should have. He can run significantly
Yeah.
faster than
Yeah.
414.
I think so too.
That's
That's
about
crazy.
like a speed guy wanting to jump up and run the mile.
Yeah. And then we got a bunch of stuff that's going to be great today too.
Yeah.
That I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Mariah Robinson's running the 60 and the 400 at Rich
Ooh,
Township.
400. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be good to
Yeah, I
see.
I mean, Raina Ragland and Mariah Robinson, that pops off the leaderboards right now
Yeah.
too. You got these like two great sprinters that are like,
Mhm.
Mariah, I mean, is so good, but
So
it's like
good.
nobody's gonna give this thing to her. I mean,
Yeah.
you see these girls rising up. I love it when you got a high bar athlete like Mariah Robinson,
Mhm.
where now other kids are like, all right, this is where the bar's at. Like,
Yeah.
here I come. And I feel like
Mhm.
that's kind of some of the story of this early girls indoor season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other marks that I noticed, I mean, like Will Noren at Shelbyville is already over
Yeah.
7 feet in the high jump.
Yeah.
I tried to look for some of these marks where it was like somebody was like significantly better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And that really has kind of been an event that's like been in atrophy for a few years. It's not,
Well,
quite as good, but I mean, you're getting a
I
7.
think this year has some real. They have a. There's a lot of
Yeah.
returners back this year.
The
so
good
this
guy from
year's-
Willowbrook that we
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
to. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, like, so I'd like to see that event come back a little bit more. It
Yeah.
hasn't been, in the men at least, as good as it has been in the past. So, I mean,
No.
that's obviously notable. The girls shop, and I was telling you earlier, I mean, there's 4 girls over 40 feet already.
Yeah.
I mean, there's years where like 40 low is going to win the state meet. Now we got 2 girls at 42 feet.
Wow.
And like Arisa Basofa, who's an incredible thrower for like Zurich.
Yeah,
she's like
she's good.
6th or 7th,
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking like, oh, like who's going to mess with Homewood because their second thrower's thrown 38.6, but 38.6 is
Ridiculous.
not like
Yeah.
top 5 in the state right now. I
Yeah.
mean, so that's
Big
a
thing.
killer
shot
event.
put.
I love watching that develop. What else did I see in here? I saw Gorsages run 120 in the 600. I mean, those are crazy times.
Yeah.
And 118, 120 in the 600 for high school kids is like just another precedent that's starting to get chopped down, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's crazy.
anything else for the good of the cause? I think
Um,
we're going to go set up this live stream.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, good stuff today. Greg just talking about some stuff today. Greg Foster, good one to watch. Belleville West and
Oh, yeah.
Evanston will be there, so that's at Proviso West. So
So
good
Belleville
one there.
West is up here again.
Yeah, they're back.
Oh.
They
Good.
exclusively compete up here.
Okay.
Essentially this indoor
Interesting.
season. So yeah, Thomas Yoakum's going to debut in this 3200.
Oh, from
I'm
Glenbard
excited
South?
for. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
Oh, I love him.
Sequoia, you got Krupski who's going to be there.
That's
of
up in
course,
Antioch
Pasofa.
today.
Yeah. Wetstein and Foster, I think might be
Oh,
racing.
club teammates from
yeah,
my
so
club.
there
Yeah.
you go.
We shall
There
see.
you go.
I mean, that's probably Emmy's first race of the year after
Yeah.
like the state meet in cross. So
Blazing Brave is my meet that I'm most excited for. I think today.
where's that at?
That's at Mount Zion High School.
Okay.
But it's a bunch of 1A and 2A teams finally competing.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
get
like
some of those guys on the map.
finally
yeah.
you get to see what's going
A
on.
lot of those kids don't get to do indoors.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Exactly.
That'll change the leaderboards in
Yeah.
1A a bit. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. If the people that have been hanging with us the whole time,
Yeah.
the live stream is going to start at 10. Inside here, we're going to start up with 4x8 right away, right? We
Yeah.
got Frost off 4x8, and then we got the those Plainfield South guys going for the Fieldhouse record in the 4x8.
Yeah.
So we'll get started off with a bang with your favorite race. And
Yes. So
all right. Well,
excited.
thank you for tuning in,
Yes.
everybody. We will see you guys next week. We are going to be at Wheeling High School at the Wheeling Invite. And so that's going to be super fun, like a really great legacy program there in girls cross country, especially. So yeah, we're going to talk a lot about some of the history of Wheeling High School and things like that.
Cool.
So we will see you guys soon on the live stream. Bye-bye. Now Kirsten has to like hurry in there and start the live stream.